No, DARPA admits.
They know it's a computer, and they know how to manipulate it. We need to understand that. Yeah. And this is the other point, is that one of the most foundation ways that you manipulate a population is to suppress the information about what is actually possible. Because if you can suppress people's perception of what is possible, then when you use technology and techniques that are much beyond what you have programmed the population to believe is possible, they will immediately think, if I believe it, it's non-human, or I'm not going to believe that they're using this technology when people like you and me say it, because it's impossible. You can't.
They limit people's horizon.
Can't do it.
They limit.
They can.
Mm-hmm. We're almost out of time, David. This has been an amazing interview. We appreciate you joining us. I want to get to some phone calls.
Okay.
Martina in Iowa, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, I just have a quick point. My son is in the Army Reserves, which worries me. But I heard about this colonel who had written a book about his experience over in Afghanistan or Iraq, whatever. And then the higher-ups, whoever they are, burnt 1,000 of those
Yeah, you're
books.
talking about Anthony Schaefer. We're going to get him back on the show. He's been there, and that just shows more suppression of information. But you obviously don't have a question for David Icke?
No, I do. I wanted to know if this is something that is going to, what are they going to burn next? I mean...
Well, ma'am, it's insane to join the military because they shoot them up with a bunch of experimental vaccines that have been caught killing the troops in secret testing. They're not just killing Guatemalans. And so you have to understand that. It's a culture of death. And just get your son out as soon as you can. People are like, well, you better support the military. It's not our government. It's not our military. They use the troops like guinea pigs. Supporting the troops means, mindlessly letting them be used up and killed by the globalists. David Icke comments. Thank you, Martin.
Yeah, well, Albert Einstein had it right when he said the pioneers of a warless world are the youth that refuse military service. What we have to understand is that when you join the military, you're not serving your country. You're not. You're serving the cabal that wishes to destroy your country and enslave your families. That's what you're there for. And you rightly point out, you're also there in a closed environment, and anyone that wants to experiment in terms of drugs of various kinds to see the effect and all the rest of it, you want a closed environment. You want a group of people that you can observe, which without too much change. This is why, funnily enough, they use a lot of islands with small populations to do their experiments of various kinds, because again, you've got an observable population that doesn't change too much, and that's why the military are perfect guinea pigs for this stuff, and that's what you're signing for. You are not there to serve your country.
All right, let's go to another call.
Serve those who are trying to destroy your country, and that applies to any country in the world.
Peggy in Indiana, you're on the air.
I liked his comment about ancient Sumer, and there's one more fact that I do know about that time that may add some insight. When Sumer was first started, and for hundreds of years after that, they did not feel as he had described the people of Sumer feeling, and then people from that area, down to the present, being sort of not worth anything. They had a different viewpoint. It was more of they had a goddess-centered religion, right, more so than the later, and it didn't change until they were conquered by one of the steppe peoples. And after that, it was completely different, and then their society slowly died.
You have any questions for David Icke?
Yes, I want him to comment about different types of people having different types of religions. Some peoples can live for, well, I think I've made
okay, well, thank you, Peggy. Comments on what she said?
I can say this, Alex. This obviously won't go down well with a great number of people. But when you study religion, whatever religion it is, invariably you find the same blueprint, and that blueprint is us down here, the deity up there. Now that applies no matter almost what what religion you're talking about. And the dynamics is that we're down here, we're either sinners or we have to do whatever Allah wants, or we have to do whatever Yahweh wants and all the rest of it. And then you have a middlemen and woman, mostly middle men section, which is telling you what the deity wants you to do and what if you
but Jesus said get rid of the middlemen, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, and you know, pray to God, communicate with God by yourself.
Exactly, and what I'm talking about in the books that I write is that we have a direct connection with what I call infinite awareness. People call that God, whatever they like. The name doesn't matter. It's what it is. It's what it stands for. It's the infinite potential.
Well, I see Revelations accurately predicting everything that's happening. I know you would say that was predictive programming being laid down, but regardless, you know, I see the New World Order system attacking Christianity first and foremost. And in my instinct, in my gut, you know, I know it's the truth. But there's the false modern man's Christianity. I have nothing to do with that. We'll be right back with David Icke. More of your calls. Stay with us.
Is it really possible to get out of debt without payment plans or attorneys? 18 years ago, we developed a program that has made thousands debt-free in just 90 days. It's called Zero Debt in 90 Days, and it works for all credit card debt, medical bills, even collection lawsuits.
When I first joined, I was being sued. So I used the program methods, and after filing one piece of paper, the collection lawsuit was dismissed.
With Zero Debt in 90 days, your success is guaranteed in writing. There is no other program of its kind. Don't be alone when creditors gang up on you. Let our team of experts provide the resources to fight back and stop creditors in only 90 days, guaranteed. Prevent wage garnishments, bank levies, and stop collection calls with our proven program. Call Zero Debt in 90 days now, 800-477-9256, and ask for free information from an expert who also completed our program. 800-477-9256 or ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. 800-477-9256 or ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
To ship a vehicle safely from point A to point B, which company should you choose? Easy. Stateway Auto Transport. Why trust Patriot-owned Stateway Auto Transport? Many reasons. Stateway is not just a broker, but a fully licensed and bonded carrier with its own fleet of trucks and $1 million of cargo coverage insurance. With Stateway, your vehicle rides safely on a direct route on the same truck, and your shipment is always door-to-door with no hidden fees. And every shipment includes free online vehicle tracking. Simply put, Stateway Auto Transport is the best, most efficient, quickest, and friendliest worldwide shipper in the business. To receive a free quote from a live customer service representative, call 877-848-7474 or see us online at statewayauto.com. That's statewayauto.com or call 877-848-7474. Ask about discounts for seniors, military, and all GCN listeners. Stateway Auto Transport, your one-stop shop for worldwide vehicle transport.
Coming up in the next hour, our live interview with Jesse Ventura will retransmit on the audio streams at Infowars.com. Many AM and FM stations out there. Exclusive interview with Governor Jesse Ventura, the first of his kickoff of promoting the film, the TV show, second season, Conspiracy Theory. That's coming up in T-minus 6 minutes. David Icke, who needs no introduction, is our guest. He's got his new book out, available at davidicke.com. Don't forget at Infowars.com. We're ending this special at the end of the week. 4 copies of Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement, breaking down their total agenda of mass murder Almost a 3-hour film, 4 copies, $19.95 to get one for yourself and give to 3 others. That's how we wake people up. And your purchase of the books and videos makes this broadcast possible. We're going to broadcast for 25 hours live on October 14th. Find out more at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. I want to thank everybody for the support there. Jack in Illinois, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, Alex and David. It's an honor to speak with both of you. David, I'd like to thank you for being instrumental in my awakening. I'd like to make 2 quick points. One is that from my research, ETs are benevolent for the most part, and so they are going to probably mislead us with a false flag alien attack. I don't even use the word alien. I use the word ET. I would suggest if you haven't talked to, or mentioned Dr. Stephen Greer at cseti.com, he's an excellent source.
All right.
The most important thing, David, I would like to have you expand on and talk about the fear and how fear plays into the hands of the dark hat.
Okay, thank you. Briefly.
Well, I think some are benevolent and some are neutral, and I think there is a force that is extremely negative, and that's the one behind the control system, and that's the one that won't be talking about in their fake disclosure, which will be a load of nonsense to divert attention. In terms of fear, yes, of course, once you're in fear, you give your power away to anyone you think can protect you from what you've been manipulated to fear. The whole system of control is based on fear, and fear equals I have no power. It's just another extreme way of saying that. You have no power, you don't express any power, you're a slave.
All right, quickly, Naomi in Hawaii, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm calling to see if David Icke will be coming back to Hawaii soon.
Well, that's funny, because I've just had an invite, which I've not yet replied to, because it's just crazy here at the moment, and I shall reply, yes, I'd like to. So the answer is almost certainly yes. And funnily enough, Alex, I'm coming to America in 10 days. I'm talking in New York on October 17th in Times Square, Nokia Theater, and then I'm going on the next weekend, October 23rd to San Francisco. And so
the Nokia Theater is big. I mean, you've gone from 15 years ago talking to groups of 20 to talking to 2,000.
Well, the Nokia Theater is almost full in terms of this coming 10 days now, not much more than that. But so if people want to come, they'll have to be quick. And San Francisco is a big theater, too. And it's amazing all over the world now. I've been asked to go to the Ukraine. I'm coming next year to Mexico, and all these different countries I've never been into before. It's going. It's happening, Alex. It's very, very encouraging.
Naomi, anything
happening on the other side?
Mm-hmm. Naomi, anything else?
No, just thank you so much.
Thank you, Naomi. I'll see you in Hawaii someday then, maybe.
All right. Thank you. I'm sorry the other callers were flat out of time. The Jesse Ventura exclusive interview is coming up in about T-minus 2 or 3 minutes. But, David, you've talked about all these issues, and so much of what you talk about I can document. Some of it, I know is from your research. But, I mean, regardless, so much of what you talk about is now becoming so mainstream. All I know is the government and the media are hyping that aliens are real. I think they're going to stage something. I can't get the public to admit to FEMA camps when they're on record. But very interesting talking to you, always informative. And I look forward to speaking to you in the very near future. Perhaps we can have you pop in during the October 14th 25-hour marathon broadcast just in a few weeks. So I'm going to put you on hold, David, here at the end of the show.
I should be, I think I'll be in New York at that time, actually.
Yeah, and maybe just do 30 minutes or something just to pop in while you're here in the U.S. So I'm going to put you on hold right now at the end of the main 3-hour broadcast. We'll get that set up. Great job to the crew. Jesse Ventura coming up, Infowars.com. Listen to the audio streams.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's homegain.com. HOMEGAIN.com. Check them out today.